Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
Follow critical investment in critical areas of development. First, invest in education. Invest in health and productivity. If you do that, Africa today, in terms of land area, is the second biggest continent. Has the biggest youthful population. Only out of 1.5 billion African population, as you know, about 1 billion of a youthful population in their productive age. Africa remains the only continent with over 60% of its arable land all cultivated. So how can you talk about hunger? You can't talk about hunger. And I've used certain examples. India. Africa is about 30.5 million square kilometers. India is about 3,000 plus, which means Africa is 10 times India's size. India produces nearly 150 million tons of rice. Africa as a whole produces about 25 to 6,000. So India produces 6 times the amount of rice Africa produces. What if was even one that will show clearly that Africa is not productive is that Bangladesh is around 48,000 square kilometers plus, which is less than 1%. It is about 0.05% of Africa's size. Bangladesh, but they produce twice the amount of rice that Africa produces. So you find out that it's not going to work. There's no way. There's no way. Even in Nigeria alone, 60% of arable land is uncultivated. We have 923,000 square kilometers of land. Bangladesh is 148 plus. So Bangladesh is 1/6 of Nigeria's size. Yet Nigeria does not produce 10% of the amount of rice Bangladesh produces. And it's not something that is rocket science. They have everybody to see. So you can go on and find out that Africa has no reason to be hungry. All we need to do is to do the right thing. All these things are being affected by corruption. Because people no longer find value in hard work, in productivity, in entrepreneurship. You started your own business. You are working hard to earn a living. Today, people who have no daytime job live better than you live. People who have no office live like stars. So it is a crisis. So we must deal with the issue of corruption aggressively. Maybe what the Chinese people are doing. Make sure that the amount you steal is death sentence. The amount you steal is life imprisonment. The amount you steal is not less than 10 years imprisonment. So when you deal with it strictly, then you start investing in critical area of development, which you can achieve organically by ensuring that those who will elect, one, are competent, two, have the capacity. Because you can be competent, but you have passed the age where you have the capacity to work. You must have the capacity to be able to move around and do the right thing. Three, have a compassion. And leadership without compassion is not a leadership. A leader must be somebody who feels that, listen, we have to do things to the people. Citizens-led leadership. You must go 24 hours thinking about the people. Anything short of that, don't waste your time. And all these things come with your character, with this and everything. So it's a critical thing we want to. But thank you for initiating the lecture.
I mean, we all seem powerless, but we're not too powerless. So we can make our own individual contributions. At least in the future, our children will not ask us, what did you do? You keep complaining, but you did nothing about it. So, but it seems that they are trying to encourage all of us not to bother. It's just to say, don't even talk. don't even say anything. And because your friend is in power, then you should stop talking. So the only people you can criticize are your enemies. So, and for me, criticism is an advice. I don't see criticism as an attack. It's an advice. If TINUBU is my friend, then why can't I advise him? Even Buhari that we said he was a soldier. When I wrote the memos against him, he invited me to a meeting. So, and I went there, I didn't go there with a CV. I didn't say I needed a job. I told him, I said, all presidents before you, I advised them. I appointed myself special advisor with that portfolio free of charge. And I gave a compilation of what I wrote to other presidents. And he even asked me to autograph. I signed for it. That's a soldier. Then we now have civilians who says we can talk. So, what do we do?
And everybody's keeping quiet.
Everybody's, what do we do?
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.